Hello everyone, it's your $2 Tuesday movie critic here with another segment of Oscar nominations 2025. So I wore this shirt today. I know we have one more day of Black History Month, but this is the 28th, the 27th rather. So I just wanted to wear my shirt. I got this when I was in, I went to the Essence Fest 2016, and I thought it was so cute because I had never seen a black Betty Boop before, and I found out this was actually her original race. And I did not know that, so I learned something new. So I got a few t-shirts like this, but this one is one of my favorites. Anyway, let's go on with the nominations for this segment. This time I'm looking at Best Live Action Short Film. So I'm glad I got to go watch all of these. I watched them in the theater. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but Shorts TV puts these movies, the shorts, and groups them together and puts them out in the theaters during the Oscar season. And so I got to see the ones nominated for both live action and the ones nominated for animated. So the live action and animated, they're in different segments. So you have to stay for both and pay a ticket for each category. But it was still nice. It was fun. And I got to meet quite a few people there that were watching it too. Actually, I would have to say, going to watch the short films, that was probably the biggest crowd that I saw at the theater when I was watching the Oscar nominated movies. So, and we got to talk a little bit in between the setup from the live action to the animated, and it was funny. It was fun. They helped me get some information. And I think I mentioned this when I was looking at when I was doing the segment for the best animated short films. So if you want to check out that category, I gave some insight about our conversation. But I won't be redundant. I'll just go to our segment. So like I said, today we're looking at our best live action short films. And we had, of course, 5 nominations. The first was Alien. Now, when I looked at this was before I saw the previews or before I saw the movie. It is the word A, and then the word lean, as in like a lien on a house or something like that. So that's what it was initially, but that's how they spelled it. And then and so that's how I was saying it until I saw it, and then it went A, and then I put A and then Lien together as an alien. And then the second film was Anuja. The third film, I'm Not a Robot. The fourth, The Last Ranger. And the fifth, The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. These were all really good movies. I would have to say 3 of the 5 were the top 3. And I'll explain that when I go over each movie. So the first one, Alien, is a drama. It's approximately 15 minutes long. On the day of their green card interview, a young couple confronts a dangerous immigration process. I didn't realize I was holding my breath until it was almost over. It was such a tragic movie. Some people don't realize that people do tons of paperwork and pay hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars just to get an interview in the immigration office. And it is a very expensive and long process. People are like, oh, just come here and get your, become a citizen like everybody else. Like, it's so easy. It is not easy. It's a long process, and you have to, there's certain process. And I'm not saying that it should be easy. I'm saying that people should not be acting like it's the easiest thing to do, especially when you're trying to save your family or find a better life for your family. It was easy to do back in the day when you were riding the boat here from Ellis Island. That's when it was easy, or easier, I should say. This is not. The process they have now is not easy. And of course, it's not even possible now because, well, that's neither here nor there. Let me keep going. So our next short film is Anuja. It was approximately 23 minutes long, and it is also a drama. 9-year-old Anuja works in a garment factory with her older sister Palak. When she is given the opportunity to take an exam that could get her into a boarding school, because she is so good in math. She's like an excellent mathematician, like a human computer. The film shows Anuja at a real dilemma because she does not want to separate from her sister. The film reminds us that this is a realism that should not be ignored, or it should not be, period. But it is still. So, but it's a sweet movie nonetheless. Okay, so the next movie is I'm Not a Robot. It is a dramedy, I said, or some could even say dark comedy. It is approximately 22 minutes and 29 seconds. A woman finds out the most ridiculous news about herself, so of course she doesn't believe it. Initially, the film is very comedic. Then it gets dark and even more weird. It's a comedy that has a misdirect, in my opinion. Alright, so the next movie is The Last Ranger. This was an action slash drama. A young South African girl, Letha, is being introduced to game reserve by the last remaining ranger when they are ambushed by poachers, leading to a battle to protect the rhinos. The film has all the feels: sadness, warmth, adventure, and happiness. It is timed perfectly and hits the right note. So it is a beautiful film. All right, and the last film, The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. This is a drama. A passenger train from Belgrade is stopped by paramilitary forces in an ethnic cleansing operation and a dramatization of the massacre of 1993. This film had too many inferences. Why is this happening? Who are these people? How are they able to do this? Do they have the power to do this? I think Alien did a better job of telling the same story that this one is kind of telling. So, those are the nominations. For me, the clear winner is The Last Ranger. This story can never be told enough. Plus, letting it be seen through the eyes of a child was superb. The Academy will probably choose Alien because of the times we're living in now, but I would choose The Last Ranger. Okay, so those are the nominations in my pick for this category, Best Live Action Short Film. So please let me know what you think at the bottom of the screen, and I hope to share more with you next time.